And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Rips one to right. Yastrzemski makes the grab, one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eric Olson. Pickoff move to first. Rosario dives back in. Olson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Juan Yepez.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Lifted in the air out to left. And it falls. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI, flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swings through that one for strike 2.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home, the throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Andres Chaparro. Next offering is fouled back. That's inside.
That's inside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Giants coming up. Back here in San Francisco, and on the hill in this one, Jake Irvin. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fought off foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away.
2-2 the count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Stone Garrett bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. This one chopped up the middle. Nunez. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
That's too low. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. This to third. Fires to first in time.
Batting eighth, designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
And here is Gerard Encarnacion. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Encarnacion went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Garrett nabs it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Eric Olson. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it remains 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Juan Yepez. 1 down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. That's off the mark. 2-2. On the ground to short, Adames. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Two outs, base is empty. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Laureano comes up to hit. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nationals leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Patrick Bailey.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So the batting order turns over. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate.
Fitzgerald.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chopped left side, and that's just foul. And that skips into dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Giants.
2 down, bases empty.
Center fielder,
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just missed. That one misses, and now 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting. Left fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Three and two.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. That's outside. 2-1. Just off the inside edge. That's a walk.
Nope,
went with another
four.
changeup but missed the spot.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The count 2-1. Runner on the go.
Ball three.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Ahmed Rosario. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Pitch misses inside. 3-1 now. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left
Now
fielder,
the number 2
Stone
hitter,
Garrett.
Stone Garrett. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, we're an average catcher behind the plate. I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
This one high in the air to left center. Lee brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Now here is Eric Olson. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Juan Yepez.
2 balls, 1
In the
strike.
dirt.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And downstairs, Keibert Ruiz up next for Washington. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Willie
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
Hold on to every little thing that I'm giving you. It's the wrong text to the wrong ex. Can we try to figure something out? Now it's complex.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit in the air, center field. Olson settles under this one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
35.
Justin Verlander.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so
Leading off for the
command and
Nationals,
execution are huge for him.
Keibert Ruiz.
That one pushed foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And a 1-1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the third baseman, Andres Chaparro. Laureano on the move. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Poche getting loose as well. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is down low.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. Man at first, 1 away. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Nunez off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Giants DH, Herrera Encarnacion.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
you come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
In the air, center field. Olsen makes the catch, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Nationals 6 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Landon Root getting loose out there. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Now it's the power speed combo, Eric Olsen. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now
everyone gets a walk, boo.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So here's Wade now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, He was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Not in time, it's a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Man at second with one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Now one missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball. That one out to right. Laureano settles under it, brings it in, and there's two down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie
Adames stands in. Man on second, two down. The shortstop takes the ball. And delivers outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting, third baseman,
So two down. Now it's Matt Chapman. Wait, the lead runner at second. Adames on at first with two down. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside. On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Irvin will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Severino.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So bases all loaded up. And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. 1-1 now.
Ball inside.
Next offering misses down and away.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Full count, 3-2.
In the air, left field, down the line, base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-2. And next is the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
Gerard Encarnacion.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Giants 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
65.
Landon Root.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And now it's going to be Andres Chaparro. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Nunez. Up the middle, Adames. There's one over to first, safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Landon Root is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Eric
the
Miller
Giants.
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 68.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Miller.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. And now 2 balls and a strike. The Nationals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for
Now
him.
batting,
He looks
left
locked
fielder,
in. Just kept
Stone
it simple.
Garrett.
Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Stone Garrett gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rosario at first, 1 gone. And that one
that's too
upstairs. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider.
Number
Tried to
2.
sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now it's going to be Eric Olson. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting first baseman Juan
And
Yepes.
here's the first baseman, Juan Yepes. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Oh, that's inside.
And this is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a ball.
3.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Pretty good pitch
Now
on
batting,
3-2, right
catcher,
around the knees,
Taylor
but just
Ruiz.
no help from the umpire.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Oh, nice play. The throw, high throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. That one almost got him. Second and third, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 11 and the Giants 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Giants. Catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Severino kicks, deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh, my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fitzgerald over at first with 1 away.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Yepes to second. Back to first. Not in time.
Now batting first baseman, Lamont.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
Junior.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 11 and the Giants 2. Back here in San Francisco, we're at the top of the 8th. And now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Popped up. Wade. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. One down, base is empty. That
Ball
misses. 3-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
And now here is Dylan Cruz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
one outside, and that's ball 3.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. Two outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2-1 now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they add a pair. It's 13-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right side, Yastrzemski makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Severino. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. It's a ball. His 17th of the year. It's 13-3.
Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down, and up next for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Out towards right center field, Olsen on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out. number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So now the DH spot, Gerard Encarnacion. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's ball 2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Goes down looking. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. 9th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Eric Olson. Outside. And the count's even at 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to go. Poche, a left-hander, also throwing. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And here is Juan Yepez. And now 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score easily. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Way high with that one. 2-1. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering is outside. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Yepes, the runner at third. Ruiz on at first with nobody out. Swung on, popped up left side. Bailey under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And it is 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Nationals on top, 14-3. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch way upstairs. Popped up. Nunez. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
1 ball, 2
When you're
strikes.
taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The Nats up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Squirts away a little bit. And a foul ball. Severino is just one strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
14-3, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. On the ground right side, and foul ball. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Stone Garrett. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
A little bit high. And now 3-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Line drive. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Batting third, center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Olson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Towards first. Wait. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
1 out, base is empty. And that's downstairs. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
2 down, base is empty. And this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Elliot Ramos. And a pitch. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
In there at the knees. And it's 3-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie
Adames stands in. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. That is the inning. Giants leave a couple scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Juan Yepez. Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. No score here in the second. Line to left, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Nope,
inside, and it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Strike two.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Andres Chaparro. The 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting 8th.
And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. The 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
The designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
And here's the DH for Washington, Dylan Cruz. On the ground to third. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Chapman.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 7. Right
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Chapman gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next will be the Giants DH, Ferrar Encarnacion. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Just missed. Fly ball to right. Laureano makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher Patrick Bailey.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now it gets away from Ruiz. He's in there. Chapman up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Swing and a foul straight back. This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Stone Garrett.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. That one the other way. Fitzgerald sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Up now for Washington, Eric Olson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And now the count is even.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Juan Yepez. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner snagged it first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. Still no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Willie Adames.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carried. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And here is Matt Chapman. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. Herrera and Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Ball to strike, and a swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Verlander getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Roop getting cranked up as well. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting.
Go-ahead run on base, and now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So now here's the DH, Dylan Cruz. Here's a 1-1. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Now pitching for
Justin
the
Verlander is forced to the mound after the injury.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Chaparro at third. Nunez on second. Cruz at first. One gone. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one is back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 4-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
First baseman, Juan Yepez.
And now, Juan Yepez.